I am Izzy Noodles, welcome back to Feather of Ma'at. I explained last time that I picked up a scroll at the end of the previous level, but we don't have it anymore. It's not required. So don't worry that you don't have that item. So advance on through the valley here, just follow it round. I'm gonna take a right just for a medpack. Okay, and then continue on. And we'll see this big archway, so just grab some flares. Just here, and as we advance through, we'll get a flyby. Okay, so that was mostly this main area, and through here is the key that we saw just over there. So we'll need to work on getting that gate open. Let me grab my shotgun because there will be a scarab. I think it's a scarab, not just a plain old beetle. I'm not sure, but he is lurking right up there. Oh, got me. Okay, so you may or may not like trigger that. Also, let me just point out, so at the end of the flyby, it showed us this room. So through here, we'll need 2 Serpent Seals to place, and that will open up the gate to end the level. So that's what we're working on doing. We need 2 Serpent Seals to get to the next level. So coming here, I am going to take a left. We have another friend hiding in the grass. So 2 shots, the closer the better. And if I come to the back of the room, I can easily show you we have 2 balconies that we'll need to access. So up here on this one, you can see a lever. So we'll need to get up there to pull that. So to help us out there, we can use this block to get up to both balconies actually. So I'm just going to bring it over firstly to the one with the lever. Okay, so then just hop on up, we can grab the balcony, and then pull the lever. So we can see that's raising a block up near the first balcony, so that's the one across the way. Also press the look button to get rid of that camera angle. So I was saying that's the one just over there. So we'll need the block again still to be able to reach that, but I won't go there just yet. While I'm up here, I will head this way. So we need to pull an important lever over this way. And if you didn't yet trigger the beetle, he'll be just chilling out right over there. So this is the time when you'll want to kill the beetle, so it's not getting in the way. Awesome stuff, so pull this lever. And as we drop down in a moment, we'll see what that's done. Before I drop down, I'll just line up to hop across over to here to these shotgun shells. And there we go, just hop on down. We'll take a tiny bit of damage, but it doesn't matter. This level is so easy to do without using any med packs. So what that lever did was open up this room so we can grab the key. So let me just equip my pistols so we can shoot this bench. We'll have some shotgun shells. And then we can grab the tomb key. So now heading back to the room with the 2 balconies. So as I said, we will need the block again. So the block that we raised up, that column is just a little too high. So we will need some assistance. Okay, and up we come. So sliding on down so we cannot return the same way. We have a bench here we can shoot. So there's a crossbow underneath, and this is an important item. This is what we actually came in here for. So we're going to need this and a laser sight to shoot something later. Now with the flare you can just see this block is slightly different. We can pull this out. So yeah, there's only items and a secret through here, seemingly. So the crossbow is something we will need, as I've just said. So if I light another flare, did I forget something? I don't think I did. I'm getting mixed up. Okay, so with a flare lit we can also easily see this is a movable block. And as we coming into where I've pulled it out from, we get a secret chime. We found a secret which contains only a medpack. So now go ahead and pull this lever. We are completely done in this section, so this will allow us to leave. As I've said, we came down a slope and we cannot return back up that slope. So here we are. So we're now completely done in this section, so coming through to this area. Gonna point out we'll need a golden bird emblem to fit there. We've got the two pool. Actually, this is one pool. It kind of seems like it's two pools, but technically it's one. And as we approach, we get a view of this pot. So this is what we need the crossbow and the laser sight for. We need to shoot this. Although you can actually do a hacks move with the shotgun or the crossbow without the laser sight. As long as you save before, you can trial and error shooting that pot. But I'm gonna show you exactly what we need to get. So this room here is the only one that's open within this area. So hop on down, best not come this way before you have the tomb key. So coming in here, there's a couple of bats. I guess you can come in here before having the tomb key. Doesn't matter about this one particular room. So shoot that bench for some shotgun shells. And here is the laser sight. We have it already, but I won't go back and use it just yet. I'm going to do some other stuff and then come back to it later. So got some arrows there as well. So now continuing on, you definitely want the tomb key before advancing this way. Up to here and climb the ladder. So follow this valley section and we can see a gate straight ahead. So this is what we need the tomb key for. So the keyhole is right here. So as we come inside, there'll be a couple of bats. Okay, and then we can crawl on through here. Just for some flares. There's only flares in here. And then crawl on out. So we have two little crawl space doorways to get in and out of there. I'm stuck. Okay. So as I exit there, you can see ahead of me there's a very plain tile. That's actually a trap door. So we'll need to get that open. There's a timed lever to do that, and it's kind of well hidden. It's actually all the way over here. So when you are ready, have a save just for good luck. Haven't saved my game yet. Anyway, first save of the level. Okay, and when you are ready, pull the lever. And let's go. I said let's go. Go, go, go. So hop over that little mound. Through the gate you kind of do overshoot a little bit. And here we go, but plenty of room to get through. But the trapdoor does close behind regardless. So we'll need to find a different way out. But here we have the golden bird. Nice. So picking that up has opened this trapdoor, so drop straight on down. Kasploosh. Okay, and here it is seemingly quite confusing because there's a few doorways, but some of them lead to the same place. So ahead of me is north. We have 2 openings to the north, and to the south there is just 1. So we will go there in just a moment. Firstly, I'll show you what's to the north. So if I choose this right-hand doorway, there's another doorway here. This also goes to the south room. So that's one reason why this, for me at least, it was a bit overwhelming when I first played. It seemed like there were loads of doorways. But it's all good. So in this room, you'll want to take note of this. So we have these three slopes and a different coloured tile at the end of each. So on the left is a dark blue tile. In the middle is red. And on the right is a lighter blue tile. Now, if you don't figure this out, that you need to make a note of that, that's fine. You can come back to this room and loop back to where we need to be. So now coming south. So there's nothing to do in that room just yet. I just wanted to point that out. So again, a quick detour. I'm just going to pick up some flares. And we saw a boulder there. Don't worry. Stepping in front of the boulder will not activate it. There we go. So after you've picked up then, we'll head to the main room just here. Okay, and we can see we've got some block pushing to do. Probably not so obvious, but it's kind of almost laid out to imply that we're going to be moving some stuff. So in front of me on the block I'm standing on, we have an odd tile. So we need to move this block onto that tile. There we go. So this has triggered the boulder. Unfortunately, I'm in its path, so I need to move pretty quick. And that has landed on a trigger tile that's removed this block. So we can pull this lever now. And we can hear something else happening. That's raised up this block that I'm standing on. So that has allowed me to be able to pull this block. So I'm going to move this into place underneath a hole in the ceiling. We're going to use this to climb on up into the ceiling. Didn't mean to grab the edge there, just wanted to land next to it. Never mind. And yeah, also trying to quickly hop the corner. There we go. So this odd tile here is not all that odd, but it's different to the ones in the area. This is the one we want it on, so we can now see the hole in the ceiling. So just start climbing up. So just turn around here and grab this ledge. Grab some flares. Jump the gap, and here we go. So now there's 3 rooms along here, and we have these shapes on the wall with levers. Now if you pull the wrong lever, we can see, yeah, there's some spike traps here as well. So this is corresponding to the coloured tiles at the bottom of the slopes. So it's the colours we want. It doesn't matter what the picture is, it's the colours that is the important part. So we need to pull the lever which corresponds to the colour that is right down below. So each room has a passage here as well, so you can drop straight back down into the room below and have a look to see what's what. So it's not too obvious the left or right aspect, which way around that is. But firstly, we need to pull this darker blue lever. Oh, I moved away too soon. So that actually dropped a boulder. So the middle one, if you can't figure out which one is which for the blues, the middle is definitely red. Okay, so just hop back or press the look button. And then this last one is the lighter blue. Okay, and doing that has actually opened a door there. You saw it open, but it wasn't very obvious. But that was right there in that camera scene. So just pick one of these passages. We're going to drop straight back down. So the door that opened is right over in this corner. So just quickly gonna shoot that, just for some shotgun shells. And then drop down here. So as we enter this new room, we've got a lot of water. Not too much, so it's all fine. I forgot about that bat. That bat actually scared me. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do, we can actually come through this little passage and grab a secret. Okay. So once you've got that, just climb on out. And what we need to do, we need to grab the slope here to then jump over to the ladder. So this is actually really tough, so you need to jump at the absolute very bottom of the slope in order to grab the ladder. Can't believe I actually did that when I was trying to demonstrate how very difficult it is. So yeah, that's so tough that I already intended on showing a different route to do this. So you'll make your way around the ladder across to the other side of the column, and then you'll drop onto this slope, but you can easily just climb onto the slope just like so. So if you are struggling with that jump to the ladder, do it like that. Okay, so coming through here, just crawl underneath. There is a passage to the right. We're gonna have to make a timed run to the right. So yeah, this is gonna be annoying with crawling, but you do get the time to be able to make it. So here is the lever. So when you are ready, so you might want to scout the area first, it's up to you. So just crawl on through. So there's going to be some bats here. I'm going quite slowly. I might not make it. So ignore the bats, just keep on going. Hop the chasm. We're going to come to here. Make sure to grab in the air, because she'll hit her head there. Woohoo! Dang it. I'm quite surprised I didn't make that, but as I said, I was messing up a lot. Okay, much smoother through there. So as I've already said, ignore the bats. Grab in the air, otherwise she'll hit her head, and come on through. There we go, easy peasy. So there's 2 bats. They may or may not make it through the door. One of them did, so it seems one of them is left behind. So if you do make it to the pillar with the ladder in the middle of the water, you'll easily see what we're coming over here for. We're actually, we're in the same water area. There's a crowbar here. So as I was doing the timed run, I passed a door. So we need the crowbar to open that door. So heading back now to the chasm. And just be warned, there is going to be a bat. I mean, it's not the most scary of enemies, but just so you know, it's going to be there. And it tends to be a bit delayed. It's like it doesn't realise that you've come back. It's like, oh, she's gone. But as I open the door, that's when it's going to start pestering me. Oh, Lara, there you are. Yep, I'm here. Goodbye. Right, continuing on. So hop over those sloped sections, we can climb the ladder. So we are literally just trying to make our way back to the main area where we started. So we've picked up the golden bird emblem? The golden bird? I forget what it's called. It's not called an emblem, I know that. I just keep calling it an emblem for no reason. Okay, and just gonna shoot that very nice vase just for these. Okay, so at the top, just hop off the ladder. And we're being shown a boulder, so we'll need to trigger that by using an item in the round receptacle below it. So what we need to do is try and get rid of this slab. This slab is blocking our way. You can kind of just see over the top. Not very well though. So just coming into here for a couple of items. There's some Uzi clips and a small medpack. And then I'm going to come to this outside section here. So let me grab a shotgun because there's going to be a couple of bugs. Oh, where is you? Okay, that was quite something, but I'm okay. Alright, so now we can pick up these arrows, and you can see in the doorway of this room there's a skeleton there, and as we examine what's possibly happened, we can see a spike trap. So yeah, we do not want to go that way. We instead want to go this way. So I'm just coming to the back for some flares. Okay, and now head on through this big old hole in the wall. How very convenient. So inside just here we have a Scarab Talisman. And make sure you pull this lever. So it's not shown as what it's done. Don't be foolish. Don't assume it's turned off the spikes. It's not. So just exit back through this gap in the wall. So what I failed to mention is the gate closed behind us. We are actually stuck in this section. So we need to open up the gate. So the lever opened this. So just drop down here. The main goal is we need a block in order to reach up that extra opening up in the ceiling. So I've dropped down from one and we need to get up to the next one. But we need a block. So hop over there, and quite conveniently we have 2 blocks here. One to put in the hole in the floor that I've just hopped over, and then one to use to climb up to the ceiling. So the vase that's just sitting behind me then, that might stop you from moving this block. It's dependable, sometimes it's fine, sometimes it stops you. So you might need to just shoot it or either go around the block. Awesome stuff. So once that is in place, we can climb on up. So it is a little dark up here. I'm not going to bother lighting a flare because I won't be here for long. Hopefully you can still see what I'm doing. So shoot the bench just for some flares. And here is the jump switch that's going to open up the gate. Awesome stuff. So now we can leave again. So we just need to drop down and then move the block so that we can exit the way we came. Nice. So now we have a Scarab Talisman. We can head back to here, and it is what is going to be used right here. Okay, so now the boulder is going to defy the laws of gravity and do some ancient Egyptian magic. Just fly across and destroy that block that was in the way, the slab. So now we can leave, and we're back in a familiar place. We are in our starting section. So I'm heading back again to the room with the pool, and I can now use the golden bird. So come on in, and we have the first Serpent Steal. Serpent Seal. Awesome. So we can now also, while I'm here, back here again, we can shoot this pot now. So just combine your Lasersight with the Crossbow. Nice. So that's opened up the gates below it. Careful as you step on to this scarab tile. We have some clang clang doors. And just going to equip my shotgun. No reason. Okay, so pull this lever. That's shown us what it's done, but I'm quickly getting rid of the camera angle because that's why I equipped my shotgun. We also have another beetle right there. So I believe one of them spawns when we pull the lever, but the other one over there, I believe he's already sitting there. So the door closed behind us. We have to get that open. So there is a crawl space just here and a crawl space above the lever. So just pick one, doesn't matter which one. They both loop to the same area and will lead to a lever. Oh yeah, we don't flip out of the gaps in this one, so that's kind of annoying. It's a good animation. So here we go, here's the lever. If you want, you can continue and come out the other crawl space, but it really doesn't matter, as I've said. Okay, being careful as we leave. I haven't saved in a while. Don't want to tempt fate. Okay, we're okay. So I did get rid of the camera angle pretty quick after pulling the lever, but it opened up this gate. So come on in. We have 2 scarabs. One of them we don't really need to trigger at all. It's very rare that I do end up triggering it, but there is this one that I trigger pretty much all the time that sits up on that ledge. So the other one is, you can't really see it. If I look down, no, you can't see it too well, but it's up on the high ledge. It's just moving. So first thing I will do, just grab an item in this room. So you can just about see it. We have some flares. I won't bother lighting a flare though. The irony. And in this room, it gets a little bit complicated. Not too complicated, but we've got timed doors going on. That's why it gets complicated. So firstly, just hop to here. You can hop with a hand grab to grab the edge from a different angle. Doesn't really matter. So now just equipping my pistols, because we've got a couple of bats. I've accidentally shot a vase. 2 vases. Magic. Okay. And this tile that I just stepped on opens this door. There's no point opening this door, doesn't really matter. But we can see the beetle now. We've given it a view. Got a window to the beetle. Yep. Okay, so moving on. So I've just stepped on this tile. You can clearly see this door just opened. So now if I just hop over to this tile, we can see that further door opened. So we actually need to go through the further one first. They are both timed. The timer starts once you step off the tile. So I'm going to go through the further door first. Pull a lever that's in that room. That lever is not timed. And then I need to come back here to do the timed run to the closer door, because the lever opens up a door that I can only get to through the closer door. Now, did you understand that? Right, let's go anyway. We're doing it. So this first run to the further door is much easier than the closer door. Hop around here. It's not too tricky to get around. You think it probably would be, but I don't find it too tricky. Nice. Oh, and I've moved the camera, which is kind of annoying. It shows us a view of the Serpent Seal. So looking through here, this is not a door, but this is the first room. You can just see along the right-hand wall. That's the door we've just opened. So the Serpent Seal, the second one, is in there. Yeah, I kind of wish I had shown that. It's like when you step away, then the camera angle goes away. Okay, so as I've said, this is a trickier run than the first run. So saving just for good luck. So stop sprinting at the corner. It's easier to turn that way. And this time I will grab the edge like so. And then I've got a straight run. There we go. And here is the door that I opened with the lever. And here is the second Serpent Seal. Awesome stuff. Now we have them both, we can go and use them and end the level. So trying not to trigger that beetle, because that would just be annoying once I'm complete with the room. Okie dokie. Awesome stuff. The gate is open and we can slide on in to the final level. So I will slide next time. It's not an exciting slide. I just want to start the level with a slide. So thank you for watching and I will see you in the final part. Take it easy, guys and girls.